The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's The Local Show. Ho, ho, ho.
1946, Tom.
With my big L.
1946.
1946 is when they filmed it or when they released it?
Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
December 20th, 1946.
All right.
They released the film.
Very nice.
So your 1920 was only off by forever. For the way. So if you were listening to a few sets ago, Tom was talking about 1920. You're only off by forever. Okay.
But the movie starts in that era, in the 1920s.
Oh, is that what you tried to? Okay, so now that's what you meant?
Was
that's
that
what
Great
I meant.
Depression era?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
and then they went through the run on the bank and
20s,
stuff
30s,
like that.
Yes. Okay. I'll give you that,
But
Tom.
no, I understand. No, that's good reference to have. I'm glad that you used, what did you use? Your Chat GPT or did you?
I remembered it.
Oh, yeah, you remember. You couldn't remember.
Doubting me?
You don't remember what socks you wore. Who are you kidding? Hey, I still don't have a snowblower or tires on the truck.
So someone did reach out on the adulation line.
Yes, they did.
And they sent something. I don't know that the sizes were the same.
I don't know. But I was waiting for you to get back to me.
They sent the thing. So thank you.
Yeah.
I will take another look at it. So if you want to reach out to us, and thank you, and lots of people
talk
have, or
about
maybe
anything.
just wish Tom Merry Christmas. That's fine. 216-0273. That's the big area code 315, Tom.
Yes.
216-0273. Let us know what's going on, and if we can help, or you want to hear somebody. People are starting to use that thing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
for me anyway. I know nothing's fun for you.
Nothing's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think they should send pictures of their pets too.
Yeah. There we go. Speaking of no fun, look who's here.
Or Christmas decorations. Yes, Neal Carr is here, Vice President of Prime Heating and Air. How are you, Neal?
Doing well. Is it true that every time a bell rings, Tom smiles?
Yeah. No, I would get a bell, and I would ring it all the time.
Right.
Yes. No. Every time a bell rings, Tom has another pain and needs to call a doctor.
Right. Exactly.
I hear a bell ring and I go, "What? What's that? What's going on?"
Tinnitus, Tom. It's tinnitus.
Yeah.
So we haven't really had any super cold days. So you probably don't have any emergency.
Well, we had a few weeks.
Yet.
This week was a little warmer, but we did have a few weeks there where it was 20s.
Did people get nervous and start calling?
Yeah, it was busy. It was busy. It's not just getting nervous. It's, their heat wasn't on. So,
right.
Yeah.
Do you find that the HVAC business is kind of a reactive business? People aren't proactive?
Majority of the time. Yeah. Majority of the time it's reactive, so it doesn't come on when they flip the switch. So that's about the only time people think of it. The ones that do think about it ahead of time, do the maintenance, that kind of thing. We don't hear from them as much. We only hear from them when it's maintenance time. So, so obviously there's some cases where our maintenance customers, we do have service calls, but for the majority, it's a lot of the service calls are people we haven't been to in a couple of years or something like that, or they haven't had their stuff maintained in a few years.
Are you a winter enthusiast? Do you have time to be a winter enthusiast, or is winter not your thing?
Nah, I'm too old for that kind of thing, Tom.
Did you used to be?
I have skied in the past, but that was about it. Now it's just, anytime I'm into snow is when I got the snowblower out. So.
Right. Oh, you have a snowblower?
At least he has a snowblower.
Tell me about your snowblower.
Right. Yeah.
I know somebody who's looking for one.
I can get you a good deal.
Can you? Yeah. Give me.
I'll get out there.
Yeah.
Like the kids. I mean, they're not kids anymore. They're adults. They're in their 20s, but they'll go out. They want to go sledding once in a while with their significant others.
Do you enjoy using the snowblower? Is it
It's not a chore. No, I don't mind it. I don't mind being out in it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I still like being out in the cold.
Yeah.
Well, what I don't like is the doldrums of winter. Like when we get into, February and it's those 15-degree days and 12-degree days.
I don't mind being out there when it's my choice.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
have to work
something breaks on the car, saying you got to be out there, or I'm out there because I have to fix something, or I'm forced to be out there for something that I'm not
like you get a flat tire, you're forced to I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, but if I'm going outside and it's my choice, I'll get out there in the snow, get the dog out and let him run around, that kind of thing.
Tell people about your preemptive stuff.
Yeah.
How can they avoid having problems with their hot water tank and with their furnace?
Well, mostly with the furnaces, it's just we come in ahead of time and go through everything, check over.
Now would be the time to do that.
Well, I mean, you can do it now. Yeah,
Last
you should have
month
done
would've
it
been
2
better.
months ago. Yeah, right. Now we're right in the heart of the season, but. You like to do furnace maintenance in October-ish, November. But if you haven't done it yet, have us come out.
Certainly come out.
Have us come out and go through it just to make sure everything's working well, because maintenance is cheaper than a service call and a repair. So,
well, I know that we were having a problem where we thought, oh goodness, we're going to have to replace the whole furnace.
Yeah.
But you found out it was the starter motor, the
blower motor.
It wasn't the full blower. It was the one that goes.
The inducer motor. Yeah.
Inducer motor.
Yeah.
So you might think you got yourself a crisis, but if you have somebody in the know come out and check it out, they might say, well, it's just the inducer motor.
I like the fact you called it a bloater. I like that. It's a combination of blower
and a motor.
and a motor. It's a bloater.
It's a bloater.
Yeah.
And
those aren't cheap either.
It worked out well for us. We didn't have to pay $1 million, and it was good. So I guess I would suggest that people, if you haven't had any maintenance done, or if you're hearing any little
absolutely
noises,
if you're starting to hear something or something doesn't sound like it normally does, you definitely want to give us a call.
Right.
Let us get there before if there's an issue and something goes and then it affects something else, now you're in it for more money. But if you start to hear some weird noises, or you don't feel like it's blowing as hot as it normally does, that kind of thing, have us come out. But as always, keep your filters changed. That's a big thing in the winter too, as well.
Tom, did you change your filter, Tom?
Oh yeah. Got
okay, because before there were some challenges.
Right. That's right.
Didn't you have one that didn't fit in all the way? There was some problem, wasn't there?
I have one that looked like it was sitting out there ready to go in, but it got all dirty, just from sitting out
That's not
in the
good.
open. And so I had to go buy another one.
That's like a flat spare tire, really?
It's weird, yeah.
Right,
weird.
right.
So electric versus forced air. What are you doing more of?
That's not one or the other.
It's not?
No,
Okay.
it's all the forced air furnaces are typically gas. Yeah, so boilers are gas. Everything's gas,
right?
For the most part, unless you have a heat pump, then that's electric. But doing a lot of furnaces, doing a lot of boilers, a lot of hot water boiler work. Right. This seems to be the year for that. Kind of goes in cycles. This is a boiler winter for sure.
Do you mean that people are taking out their forced air, or they're just
repairs of existing boiler systems? Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they last for a long time.
They can, yeah.
It's just basically a big water heater, isn't it?
Basically, sure. I mean, that's simplifying.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
And then that's how it heats.
Yeah. The boiler's heating the water, and then it's circulating the hot water through the baseboards. But so basically, it kind of goes in cycles. Sometimes it's a lot of boilers. Sometimes it's a lot of forced air furnaces, that kind of thing.
Just maybe natural gas will come roaring back with. There was an election, Tom.
Yes, I heard about that.
I did hear it.
And I'm just wondering if maybe natural gas won't be the enemy anymore.
Yeah.
And because it is efficient and clean.
Yes. Yeah, it is. And there's a ton of it out there. So.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So
but we do have a couple of electric fireplaces in our house.
Yep.
And I put those on, and I don't have to run the heat as much, the forced air as much.
Yeah.
That's like a prop, though. I mean, it's like a picture of a fire.
Yeah, but they're not cheap to run. So.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. No, they are not. The electric plug-in ones.
Yes.
Yeah. No, they're not. They're like space heaters.
Did you have a kerosene
they're not
heater?
cheap.
Tom, did you ever have a kerosene heater?
Yeah, I did.
Back in the day, that was the way
I used to use those in the garage when I was working on
We used to use it in the house, but they would make soot because
you're not supposed to use it in the house.
This was 40 years ago, or 30 or 5 years ago.
That explains a lot about
house for sure.
So Neal, Carr, thanks for coming. PrimeHeatandAir.com. If you need something fixed, 802-802-4287, 802-4287, PrimeHeatandAir.com.
That's us. All right. If you're thinking of getting a new furnace, give us a call. National Grid just extended their rebate.
Oh, very nice.
The increased rebate. So there's a little more money out there for you.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Yep.